What's up, y'all? So let me get into where I've been at, what's going on, what's happening with the channel. Just want to give y'all an update. Right now, as you can see, I started rearranging the bed, redoing the garage a little bit. Realized some things from this past winter, and I don't want to really be cold this winter. I know I'm going to be cold and trying to keep heat in here. I realized this past winter, I was in here working, but I was just cold as hell, and it was hard for me to keep heat in here because I didn't have certain things at the time. Hold on, I'm so rusty for this, y'all. Certain things at the time I didn't have ventilated up, or just didn't have things put together like they should have been. But hopefully this winter should be a lot more easier in here and a lot more better. But that's that with this garage. So I'm working on right now, trying to get this stuff done, tidy, trying to get things back in organization. Because as you can see, things is not organized. Things is everywhere in here. Like literally everywhere. So I gotta remodel by doing some things like this table again. I'm gonna cut it down. Just make some room in here. I might have to upgrade in like the next year or two for another garage, but that's something I worry about when that time comes. So let's talk about where I've been at and what's going on with the channel. End of the year, I told you guys that I was gonna go ahead. I was gonna take a break. I was gonna get back up with y'all back like February, March, trying to get some funds up. Well, what ended up happening is some personal things happening between that time for me to do that. And I just needed to focus on where my money was going at that time. And I had to go pay off that. Boom, paid that off, right? I said, bet, now I got some money, come back to this channel. Let's start taking out this motor out this truck, because this truck went up, et cetera, et cetera. Keep in mind, I'm doing all this because the income that I had coming in was good, but I lost the income coming in, if that makes any sense. I had two incomes. I went down to one income relying on one thing, which means it cuts my money down, which means it cuts down me spending money on the channel and on my build. Completely at that point, I came back. I did a couple videos for you guys back in this past May. No, not May. I'm sorry. This past July, I was doing a video, which I'll have to drop these two other videos on this LS motor, me breaking it down. And it was cool. I thought I had time and, to do that, crank out that, it give me about like a month and a half for me to get money together for parts, right? In between that time, I'm crunching numbers, I'm doing all this stuff, I'm working at my job, and it's just that it just got overwhelming. Me trying to spend all this money in this motor, and I just got burnt out and tired in it. So I took a break. The break led to longer than what it is. I just enjoyed myself. I stayed off of social media. Didn't really post too much up on Instagram. Just stayed working and dealing with other stuff outside of here, like paying my bills, working, sleeping, this, that, and the third. So I realized then, like that happened, me turning on this motor. It's just so much stuff that I came to the realization that when you're doing a car, first of all, you got to plan how you're going to get the money to pay for this. You got to plan where your money going to come from, et cetera, et cetera. And my money at that time was coming from trying to, I was working on other people's personal vehicles. I was making money at this job I'm at now still, that I'm currently ready to walk away from on some personal reasons. I was happy making videos, but I just wasn't happy on how long it's going to take me to do these videos. And a lot of this stuff right here is just dragged out. Like every episode, one episode you got breaks. Next week you got suspension. Like how many times people going to see that? Like that gets kind of boring and it makes not want people want to watch stuff. And the hardest thing is trying to compete on, bringing fresh new content to my channel and trying to make things interesting. And I started watching some of my old videos. It seemed like a lot of my old videos when I started beginning doing this was a lot more funner than what they are now. And I think now because I'm just a little bit more constant stressed out where this money gonna come from. Fast forward, that was July. So I took a break. August comes around, I pulled the trigger. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go to H2O. Yes, a lot of it was last minute, but I decided to go. I'm glad I did go, because I had a hell of a time going there. Yes, I didn't caption everything I should have captioned. A lot of the stuff I cut out in the videos, because I didn't want to be getting in trouble for that, just in case somebody comes back, oh, you the OC, was doing this, a lot of stuff. So that's why a lot of my videos look the way that's why that video looked the way it looks. It looks, it was alright, I guess. On top of that, my laptop went down, which editing my videos on, and that's gone. So I have to get another laptop. There again, that's money taken from the build to go towards the laptop. Yay. But all in all said and done, the build that I chose didn't realize that I have to drop. It started leading to, call it, you start tearing stuff apart and you start realizing, well, I'm here now, I might as well replace the timing chain. I'm here now, I might as well replace this, I might as well replace that. And the worst thing about that was, for me, I just didn't want to kick myself in the ass if I do all this work, or I do a half-ass work on my channel, and then I come back to it, or I drop my motor in, and the motor starts up and everything, and like a month later, I blow something up in the motor because I didn't change bearings or something. Because in my mind right now, I don't want to do the bottom end on this block. I just basically want to do top end work, slap it together, boom. It should be good. I should get about 400 or 500 horsepower out of it. I'm good with that. But then, I feel like a part of me too, and this is just going for, the younger me. The younger me would just want, like I did back in the day, brought motors, went with people's words, slapped it in there, drove it for about like 2 or 3 days, boom, I blew up the motor. Or a week later, I blew up the motor. Or a month later, I blew up the motor. I went through 4 LT1s back then doing that. So I'm thinking about that stuff. Like, I'm a little bit more older now. I might as well do this thing right. But doing it right costs money. A lot of people don't know that. And by you doing it right, like, you get a better result. But, if your money's not long in doing this stuff, then it comes to a problem where you're gonna get this at. I mean, really be truth be told, for me, for the stuff I need, like the Sicky, I needed like the Sicky front sub pump. That stuff comes about $2,000, alone right there. But that's everything I need. You know what I mean? I can't deny that. That's everything I need. $2,000, I need that. The other miscellaneous stuff like water pump, I want to do the LT1. I'm sorry, the LS1 water pump with the, I want to do all that stuff. And I just started realizing that started being a money pit. No, I guess I'm not saying I'm not giving up on the LS1, but I want to build it at a better pace and at a slower pace. So I'm switching up my plans as of right now. I don't know when. I don't know how. I think your boy just going to be grinding again on the low. Well, I'm always grinding, but I'm be grinding harder. Because right now, I'm not getting paid for these YouTube videos. I don't got enough people watching them. Somebody asked me the other day, why don't you drop merch? Like, why would I drop merch and I only got like 100 and some odd subs? Like, that's not enough people to be dropping merch on. That's something you drop merch on when you make your subscriber account. And you finally start getting paid for doing YouTube. And then from there, you're like, yeah, let me start dropping some merch. I got a lot of merch ideas. So, my bad, y'all. My phone basically cut out. But build showed me you have to plan things out better. You have to do things, plan different things, plan out better, and do things differently. Like, you can't do what you see everybody else doing, and that's what I realized doing this build. Like, there was a couple of things I'm glad I did do, because a couple of things that people didn't know how to do, or didn't know, because some of these videos you couldn't find. Like, some of the things that people was doing, you couldn't find, and I had to go do. So I went on to it. Yeah, some of them might be looking, but where I'm at right now, and what's going to happen in the next couple of months, I'll be real with y'all. I'm probably going to pick up another 240, and I'm probably going to take the motor and trans out of that, just for me to enjoy the car for next year and drop it in there. It's something I'm picking up. I'm going to probably do the next couple months. No, I'm not getting rid of the LS, the 5.3 whatever LS motor I'm doing now. I'm not going to stop doing that. I've just realized that needs a little bit more money versus this could be done right now for you just to drive the car. That's all I want to do right now, is at least try to get 2020 in driving that car to car shows, car events, H2O, whatever. Take it down to the track a couple times. Just trying to get that car done and over with. Because I really want to move on to other builds. And that's another thing too, like, doing this build, I got burnt out doing this build. This is where all my time and money was going at. And I'd rather spend my time and money doing something else than doing that. Or should have picked the easier build. But that's the build I chose. This is the build I'm going to finish out with. And hopefully the next build I choose, you guys would like. I'm going to do a poll later on when I do the next build. Let you guys choose between these three cars. What 3 cars should I do the next build on? Because that build is going to be a lot more easier. And hopefully we can make that one a official drag car. Something for you to go down to the track, take down to the track, get some good decent numbers. Oh, okay, let's see how much more power we can get out of it. And let's switch this up, let's switch that up. I think that'd be a good build. That's what I'm working on right now. And yeah, I don't really have nothing else to say other than this, where I've been at and what's going on. I'm still here. I've just been working my ass off to the bone for a job that, yeah, that's nothing like how it used to be. It's definitely nothing like how it used to be. So, yeah, I mean, that's the plan from here to the end of the year. Hopefully, I get another laptop. Once I get this other laptop, I'm definitely going to edit these other 2 videos, maybe 2 to 3 other videos I got. I'm going to shoot them out to you guys. Hopefully, I can have something by then for me to bang out to show y'all. But, you guys take care. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit that we always say.